Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my 2017 beauty favorites. As you probably guessed from the title, I'm going to be sharing the products that I loved the most throughout this past year. There's definitely been a lot of them, and I usually do this as a written blog post, but I thought this year it might be fun to mix things up and do a video instead. So if you're interested in seeing the products that I enjoyed the most throughout 2017, then just keep on watching. All right, I'm just gonna get right into it because there are a lot of products and I'm not really gonna go in any particular order. These aren't ranked in any way and I'm just gonna kind of bounce in between hair care, skincare, and beauty. So it's just gonna be a little bit all over the place. But the first thing that I wanna mention is my Clarisonic Smart Profile. This is so great. I have the massage head on it right now, which is kind of the new release this year, and it's so nice. It just really takes my evening skincare routine to a whole new level. It really adds a bit of luxury. I also used the foundation brush head this year, which came out, and I love it too. It does such a great job of buffing in your foundation. It doesn't leave any streaks or anything like that. It just looks really airbrushed and flawless. So this cleansing device, also, you know, I'm using the Radiance brush head with it as well. You can just kind of interchange them. So you just kind of pop off the brush heads and you can, you know, change them up with whatever you're doing with the device. So it's definitely a great value because you're getting countless different devices. There's a body brush too, which is really great. So yeah, it's definitely a splurge worthy item in my opinion, just because you can do so much with it. And I've never been disappointed by any of the features that it offers. Another exciting launch for me this year was the L'Oreal Embalmant lipstick collection. I've got two of the shades. These are in the shade Fever and Urban Safari. I've got Urban Safari on right now. It's a gorgeous nude lipstick, and then Fever is a really pretty shade as well. Just absolutely gorgeous, super wearable. The formula is so comfortable. It's the L'Oreal Color Riche formula, and it's just that Balmain designed these lipstick shades. There's quite a few. There's 3 different tribes in the collection, and all of the shades are so pretty, and I just love how luxurious these are. Another skincare favorite for me was the Pixi Glow Tonic, and this is actually an older toner. It's definitely been around for years, and I've heard so many people rave about it, but 2017 is when I finally tried it, and I absolutely love it. It's glycolic acid, so it's going to gently exfoliate your skin, and I just find that this works really well at keeping my skin looking radiant, helps with breakouts, and it just feels really refreshing. If you're a regular reader of my blog, you know that I am obsessed with face masks, and this one from Dr. Brandt was one of the coolest face masks I've tried this year, but also just in general. This is the Magnetite Age Defier magnetic mask, and it's so cool. You put it on and let it dry, and it comes with a magnet. It's just a little triangle magnet. You run it over your face and it removes the mask. It's so cool, so much fun. I recommend putting a tissue over the magnet, just it's easier to clean that way because it's really hard to get the mask off of the magnet, but it's such a cool idea and definitely one of the standout products for me this year. One of my favorite shampoo and conditioner duos this year is from Marc Anthony. This is the Nourishing Argan Oil of Morocco sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. I love these. They smell great and they do such a nice job of nourishing your hair and scalp. I have a really dry scalp and it can get flaky and feel uncomfortable. So I'm always looking for hydrating hair care, and these two really fit the bill. They're from the drugstore. They're a little bit more high-end for the drugstore. I think they're kind of about $11.99 or $12.99 each, as opposed to some more affordable hair care like Herbal Essences or Aussie, but still not super expensive, and they're super hydrating and they smell great. Definitely a huge fan of this collection. Vichy had a couple of really cool launches this year. The first being their makeup wipes. These are the Purité Thermal 3-in-1 makeup removing wipes. They are so great. They feel refreshing. They don't irritate my skin, and I just love them. They're so great. They're really damp. I find that a lot of makeup remover wipes can be a little bit too dry and they don't do the best job at removing, especially eye makeup. So these ones are really great in terms of removing all of my makeup. And again, they don't irritate my skin. They just feel refreshing and nice. Another Vichy launch that I absolutely loved was their Mineral 89 Daily Booster. And this stuff is so great. So you put it on after you've toned, before you do your serums, and it just helps your skin absorb the other products better. So you're getting the most out of your serums, your moisturizers, your eye cream, all of that. This feels so refreshing. It just plumps up the skin. It also strengthens your skin, which is important too. And yeah, I can't say enough great things about this one. And the packaging is really pretty. It comes in a glass bottle, feels great on the skin, and it just offers some really great benefits. A makeup favorite of mine this year has been from Stila. These are the Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows, and they are just so beautiful. They're super sparkly, so much fun, and they look really intense on the eyes. It looks like you've spent forever putting your eyeshadow on when really it just took a couple seconds. Just a swipe of these is all you need. You do have to let them dry. So I usually apply this and keep my eyes closed for a minute or two, but that usually does the trick. And yeah, I get a ton of compliments when I wear these and they're just so fun. So if you haven't tried these yet, I absolutely love them and would recommend them for anyone. Another favorite has been the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This is super old, but new to me. I actually hadn't tried it before this year, and I am obsessed. There are just so many beautiful shades in this palette, and this has been kind of my go-to everyday palette from kind of September until now. I absolutely love it, and the quality is great, and just very wearable shades in this palette. I also tried Tata Harper for the first time this year. I just have the sample pot of the, oh, I can't even remember what it's called. Resurfacing mask. This stuff is so cool. You put it on, it feels really refreshing. It's clear, so it doesn't even look like you have a face mask on, but it dries and your face feels so firm. And whenever I wash this off, I have the smoothest skin ever. This is really great. I got a little pot in a value set from Sephora back in the fall, I believe. I love it. It's almost gone, and I definitely want to pick up a full size because it's so amazing. Next, I've got the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This stuff is incredible. I'm a huge fan of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this one is an amazing dupe from the drugstore. It's so volumizing. I honestly can't even get over that it's from the drugstore. I've gone through about 3 tubes of this since it's launched. It's got the fluffiest brush, which is so nice, and it just does a really great job of coating your lashes, making them look really thick and full. And I find that it doesn't smudge or flake on me, and it layers really nicely too. So sometimes if I'm wanting, you know, kind of a false lash look, I will put on 2 or even 3 coats of this and it layers perfectly. Another mascara that I really love this year is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Mascara. Again, I don't know that this came out this year, but it was new to me and I really like it. It's got a similar brush to the L'Oreal mascara, just not quite as hourglass shaped. This one again gives super great volume, is really nice. It doesn't layer as nice as the L'Oreal one, but it really gives you thick, full lashes in just one coat. So if you like high-end mascaras, I definitely recommend checking this one out. An eyeshadow palette that I tried out kind of towards the end of this year, but I'm already obsessed with, is the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. I've got Smoky Obsessions, but there's 4 to choose from. I just think this palette is stunning. I did a full review on it, so I'll leave a link to that down below if you're interested in having a read, but the quality is so great. I just love all of the shades, and I find that even though this is a smoky palette, you can still get away with wearing it in the day. You can definitely create daytime looks with it, but then it does have everything you need for a night out or a big event, or if you just want to do a more dramatic eye look. I love the shade range in it, and the quality is incredible. Tarteist came out with a brow gel this year. This is the just Tarteist brow gel, and I really love it. I've mentioned it in a couple videos, I think. It's been in some favorites as well. It's just got a tiny little brush on it, but it's really great at keeping your brows in place all day, and you don't have to worry about your lashes moving around or feeling crispy, which is a common theme with some brow gels, for me anyway. So I really like that this one doesn't do that. A blush favorite this year, again, not new by any means, but new to me, is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I think that this is just such a beautiful blush. The peachy pink color is super flattering, gives me a really healthy looking glow, and it lasts forever. I don't have to worry about this one fading on me throughout the day. Once I put it on in the morning, I am good to go all day. So I really, really love this. Plus it's affordable, so that's awesome too. One of the kind of notable foundation releases for me this year was the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. I feel like maybe this came out actually last year, but it was new to me this year and I am obsessed. I think this is my new favorite foundation ever. It is so great. It offers super full coverage, feels lightweight, lasts all day, and it's waterproof. It's got everything that I need. I'm almost out and I'm gonna have to get another one right away because I don't think that I could be without this. I'm gonna stop talking about it soon because I feel like it has worked its way into so many blog posts, videos, makeup tutorials, everything. But I just really love it and can't honestly believe how much I love it. I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear. That has been my holy grail foundation for years now, and I think this one might even top it just because it's easier to remove. Both very similar, and yeah, I'm obsessed. If you haven't tried this yet, you need to. In terms of highlighters, contour palettes, all of that, nothing really grabbed my attention this year. I used a lot of products that I had already tried before. There was definitely some good new ones, but nothing that I felt really warranted being in a 2017 favorites. But I did really like this Makeup Forever palette that I created. So inside I've got a contour, a highlight, and a blush, and there are, I believe, 36 shades to choose from, so you can kind of make your own custom palette, which is what I did, and I absolutely love all three shades. They're so perfect for my skin tone, really flattering. They apply nicely, they blend beautifully, and I just love them. So I definitely recommend checking out Makeup Forever for any kind of cheek or face products, just because I'm always so impressed with their formulas, and making a custom palette ensures that you're getting something that's tailor-made for you, which I think is just really cool, and kind of takes the guesswork out of having to pick your own shades. So I've been getting a ton of use out of this throughout, I believe I got this in the summer and just kind of throughout the remainder of the year. So really like this. A couple more lipstick favorites. For me, Urban Decay Vice lipsticks have been my favorite this year. I just absolutely love them. There's 115 different shades. This is the shade Hex. It's absolutely beautiful. This was my go-to lipstick shade in the fall, and it's really nice for winter too, really all year round. If you like a deeper shade. And there are 6 different formulas. This is the Comfort Matte, I believe, Mega Matte, but it is very comfortable to wear. It lasts a long time, but there are so many colors and finishes that there's something for everybody. I've got quite a few of these in my collection now, and I love them all, but I just thought I would mention Hex because it's the one I've been wearing the most recently. And my other lipstick favorite is from Tarte. This is part of their summer collection, I believe. I always forget. Color Splash lipstick, that's it. This is in the shade Colada, so it's a very pretty nude. This is kind of a good go-to everyday color. The packaging is beautiful. Once again, it's giving you kind of a satin matte finish and super comfortable to wear. It's also hydrating at the same time, which is amazing. I always like hydrating lipsticks, especially living in Canada. It's so cold. Today, for example, it's -27 outside without the wind chill. So I'm always looking to add hydration to my beauty routine, and I really like this because you're getting that hydration without sacrificing a lipstick color as well. A concealer favorite for me this year has been from NARS. This is their Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I love this. I usually steer clear of matte finishes, but this one's not super matte. It does a really great job of covering up any dark circles, brightens my under eye area, and it also masks imperfections, blemishes, all of that stuff too. So it's really great creamy but light. It also still offers a really good coverage despite how lightweight it is. I'm definitely impressed with this, and if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely give it a try. If you've been kind of avoiding it because it does say that it's matte, I think you should still give it a go because it's really not that matte. Primer favorite for me this year has been from Urban Decay. Their Optical Illusion Complexion Primer is an absolute must-have. This just blurs my skin, makes it look so flawless before I put foundation on, and it doesn't dry it out. It's got actually rosehip and argan oil in it, so it's still very like nourishing and comfortable to wear, and it just makes my foundation look incredible. I've got a trial size of it here, and I love it. I've been using it almost every day since I got it, and I just love the way it makes my skin look. I've got a liner favorite. This is the Tarte Double Take Liner. On one end you've got your pencil, and then on the other end you've got a liquid pen. I just think that this is so great no matter what your preference is. There's something for you in this, but then also you can kind of play around with a different texture. I am a liquid eyeliner girl, that's what I prefer, but having the pencil, I actually found that I ended up using it and it's really nice too. So it's kind of a fun way to try out a different product while still having that familiar one that you love. And I find this is super pigmented and lasts all day without fading. So I'm definitely impressed with both the pencil and the liquid pen formula on this one. My last beauty favorite is from IT Cosmetics. This is the Your Skin But Better CC cream, and I had not tried IT Cosmetics before this year. It actually came to Canada this year, which is really exciting, and I am obsessed with this. It's a CC cream, but it's super full coverage, and it's comfortable. It's got SPF 50, which is amazing. I love this. If you haven't tried IT Cosmetics yet and you're in Canada, you have to. They have some really great products, and this is one of my favorites. So those are my 2017 favorites. There are definitely some other products that were great this year too, but those are just kind of the top ones that came to mind when I thought about what products I was using the most and loving the most throughout 2017. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you enjoyed most throughout 2017, because if I haven't tried it yet, I definitely want to. I'll leave a link to my blog and all of my social media platforms in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!